Okay, that's really good to know. So I hope everything is going well over there.
Yeah, I'm just coming off just watching some ball. Really can just coming off watching some ball. Hopefully, my country will be able to produce a ball team next year because it's the best one.
Yeah. Okay, your rep didn't qualify, right?
My country didn't. We didn't make it,
Uh,
but
it shows you
hopefully,
you still have some work to do.
but hopefully we can this year because this year we have a strong team. And I see you guys also produced a team, the River Hoopers, second time in ball.
Now I think the difference is I don't know. Kenyan team would have to go through playoff or something. I don't know. But once the champions of the Nigerian Basketball League, or let me say the champions of the rushed basketball stuff in Nigeria automatically gets back qualification. Do you understand? So I don't know if it's like that in Kenya that they should definitely have. But I think you play with your other close neighboring countries. I think that's the difference. I don't know.
For us, like for a ball team, for us, we have to go through road to ball. Of course, we don't have a direct ticket. So the best team in the country, that's the one that goes to ball. We have the Kenya Premier League, so that's the highest basketball league because you have Kenya Premier League, Div 1, then Div 2. So with a team just being at the top, like finishing and winning the championship in the Premier League, that's the team that goes through to ball. So yeah, so that's how it is. But anyway,
Okay.
so we
Fine.
I asked I actually asked for you here. We talk about some things we saw in the NBBF and also just some
Hmm.
thoughts on the recently concluded Kalahari Conference BL. But first, let's just start with let's just start with the NBBF. I saw a post that you made on X, talking about the NBBF not being able to like be properly compensated. Can you just I know we had a call like I know we had a call like a few weeks back, but could you just give me a rundown
Yeah.
on like what has happened, especially from start to finish, that book I'm able to like understand this thing.
Okay. All right. So the players are complaining after the after basket qualifiers that we saw in Tunisia, and that was in the month of February. So after that, the players didn't get a dime for playing in that particular tournament, in that particular qualifiers. Beg your pardon. Players are not happy about this. And this was, of course, we all know the old situation before the team, went to Tunisia. We all know that it was the ministry that said that, okay, you know what, source for funds. And after the tournament, 3 weeks after, we're going to give you the funds. We're going to return it. Do you get? So I was just thinking, didn't this, um, get funds for the players alongside? Because you can't keep treating players this way. So, uh, the players reached out, talked to me about the challenges, the fact that even last year African tournament in Angola, that they were only paid half of the money till date. Nothing has been done. So
Wait, there's there's there's
it's
still
just
some arrears. There's still some arrears from
well,
like actually that time also I saw like there was issue with some ticketing for you guys to go to
yeah,
Angola. Yeah.
yeah, the same issue that we actually experienced before the AfroBasket qualifiers. So the players only got half of the amount they were meant to get. The federation promised them that they would be paid soon. Till date, nothing has been done. Now heading to the AfroBasket qualifiers last month, nothing has been done as to the payment. So, you know, that's just the situation right now. And just had to put that out there because it doesn't make sense if we keep tracing players this way, the ones that put in their sweat to ensure that, to ensure that they they actually represent the country, and getting rewarded this way is not the best thing. So that's just what happened.
Then also just to ask, like I know NBBF, the Nigeria Basketball Federation, is there, and what are they saying about this? Because this one makes them really really look bad, and I don't know if do they
So
care, do they
um,
care, do they not see these news happening?
after putting out this story out there, Queen Moseb retweeted. She also dropped her 2 cents. She said that the NBF should pay these players. She's also not happy with the fact that these players are being owed. She also did the same thing on Facebook. So when she shared the post on Facebook and dropped her own comment, some Nigerian basketball administrators went under the comment section to say that, yeah, the ministry is yet to refund. I mean, yet to refund. What should they do? How did they get the money? Is it the ministry in charge of supplying the federation with money and all of that? You get me? So that's the narrative that a member of the basketball federation is actually pushing. So I mean, the type of response since yesterday has been like, oh, they're trying to defend the whole situation, saying that it is not the fault of the federation, it's the fault of the ministry, and all of that. I'm just thinking, see, they told you to source for funds. Didn't you source players' welfare too? Aren't these players humans? You know, and I think at the end of the day, one of the reasons why you probably see more local players is because they know that there's this treatment that they met on local players that is also not good enough. I mean, local players also deserve the best of treatment. And the truth is, Nigeria men's basketball isn't just about local players also experiencing such treatment. Even the foreign ones also experience the same thing at the pre-Olympic qualifiers last year. So that's just the feedback from the federation so far.
So sometimes I find it frustrating because also we experience some of those things even in our Kenya Basketball Federation, which is actually sad. But I think after like the embarrassment we saw in 2022, they kind of stopped. They stopped doing that. But anyway, they're not foolproof. I mean, they are equally as incompetent. But anyway, all I'm just saying is if these people act like this, do they expect like even other players in the Nigerian fraternity, basketball fraternity, can they be able to even join the team? Because even in the post game presser, the post game interview in the Afro Basket qualifiers, you guys went down 3-0 for three, and even one player, I don't remember his name, but he came out and cited his frustrations on the federation. Do these people even watch? Do these people do like if it's blame game? So who is supposed to be held accountable? Because if they start saying like it's the Ministry of Sports, they keep pointing a finger like that. How can you be able to get down to it?
So, so this is it. Like talking about being held accountable, you have to look at the person that was voted in to be the president of the federation. It should be the first person being, held accountable. This is the reason. Now, there is FIBA calendar. Before that time, you knew there is a Afro basketball fast coming up. Even you're not gonna like go with, the foreign players. Just tell the coach, camps of guys in Lagos at the National Stadium. Let them begin to prepare, let them begin to train. I don't know if you understand. Why leave everything to last minute? You know.
Yeah.
So I feel like they know the right thing, but they don't do the right thing. And when they do the right thing, they do it the wrong way. So I feel like they're so comfortable with being mediocre, and I I really don't know what to say again because it's really tiring when you get to talk about the same thing over and over again. No lessons learned from previous situations. And now some of them will make it look like, oh, the journalists are trying to paint the federation bad when it's not like that. What is wrong is wrong. What is right is right. Since Kida actually became the president, what have been the positive? Has our league been? I mean, do we actually have we had a very good league? No, it's always been abridged, a quick league where we just want to like get the winner that will represent Nigeria in the Basketball Africa League. That's just how it's been. So it's just crazy that we keep talking about this over and over again. The
Okay.
journalists, the fans are not happy about this, and But the federation, well, looks like they don't really care. That's it.
I mean, I feel like it gets very tedious because that's the same thing that I also experience in my country. I know as a journalist, you have to find you always have to tell the story the way it is. You can't sugarcoat things. That's that's the code of ethics when it comes to this line of work. So majority of the news that come out, some of them are not the best, and they do not put us in the best light. But it's our job to talk about these things, because if you don't, nobody will. Imagine if Kenny, you keep quiet and you let these things continue. Like, what will people say? Because they'll be like, we don't know this thing is happening, nobody's talking about it. But when you start talking about it, they trying to pin you down and say, like, you're destabilizing the federation, you don't like us to proceed. So I just feel like the more news keeps talking, people keep talking about it and have that conversation going, it really helps. and
So your line
and
is,
also,
I don't know,
yeah,
your line is breaking.
it's breaking.
Okay, I think I can hear you now.
Okay.
I can hear
all,
you
all
now.
i'm just saying is all I'm just saying is there's some level of like uh, impunity that is enjoying impunity there, because if and also a question, like, how long has the president of the NBBF been in power? Because ours has been in power for north of like 15 years and has done nothing for us. Kenny,
What did you say?
how long has like your federation, Nigerian basketball federation, been in power?
Yeah,
Like, for how many years?
you know, since I think it started in 2017 when, I don't know, I think that was when it started, when they had the election and he won,
When
and that was where the
when was,
that was where the whole drama started.
wait, which
And
year? Which year was it?
the re-election, 2017,
For for us,
2017.
I feel
That
like
was when the
is
that
he
was
got
when
re-elected again.
yeah. So that was when the old drama. In fact, the election in 2017 had a lot of issues as regards. Oh, one faction said they want to be the president, the other said no, they are the winner. One said it is FIBA rule guided, the other one is personal rule. I mean, it was just like crazy, yeah. But if you look at the previous administration, no doubt the previous administration had its own issues, but we were able to secure the biggest sporting deal as at that time with basketball liquidity then. She get. And
Yeah,
because it wasn't the previous administration that won the election. So I mean, obviously you want to go away with your sponsorship and you don't want to give, the next administration, and everything just got messy, and so that was since 2017. I mean, Kida has been in the basketball scene. I mean, when I say basketball scene, I mean active as the president of the basketball federation. Yeah, since 2017.
so if with those actions, I feel like through the years, the Nigerian men's basketball team has been losing their edge in like continental basketball. Um I don't think that Nigeria is the same as they were, because you're seeing other teams come up like Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt, Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, Cape Verde. Like, they're just up there, just challenging for that number one spot. And I feel like Nigeria was at one point on top, and right now these controversies are really pushing you down, because in the AfroBasket qualifiers for 2021, you guys went 6-0, and now you started 0-3. So, man, it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah,
But
yeah. It's just we've been going down the downward trend. I Yeah,
what
go on.
about the local players? Like if there's a league, is it like a hurried tournament? Is it if the league is not as structured as you know we might think it is, because when I come from my side, like I feel like our league in Kenya is very structured. It's just that the competition level is not at par to what we meet when you go outside and face other countries. But what about like the Nigerian the Nigerian league? Is it like how many games do you have to play so that you can be able to like make the semis, finals, and finals? Because you mentioned earlier like it's not the best. They're not following like the best practices.
So, so the last time we had a very good league, that was that was 2017, 2016. That was the last time we had a very good league. So, and the ones we have been having, I mean, the ones for last year, I can't call it a league because it's just for a short period, and the main goal was just to get the winner, and the winner represent Africa League. You get me?
Yeah.
So that's like the league we have been, the NBA Final Four, the Nigeria Basketball League Final Eight, So in terms of the league, because even if you look at this Final Four, Final Eight, who are the sponsors? How much will the winner get? All of these are undisclosed. So I think we have not had a very good league. Yeah, and the last time we do was 2017, and we have the Atlantic Conference, the Savannah Conference. So that's how like the league then was. Yeah. So, but we have not really had, I mean, the best of leagues since then.
Like last year I saw the Quara Falcons. They entered the BL. They come from Nigeria. Like then this right now it's River Hoopers. So like, are there a lot of teams like in the top league, or like any team? Okay? Is it like do we have like the main league, Div 2, Div 1? Like, does it
Ah,
is there anything like
no,
that,
no,
or
no,
it's
no,
just
no,
like
no.
one league?
For now, no. That's why I said, like, see, the last 6 5 years, no
Yeah.
basketball league in Nigeria. The ones we have been having is the abridged one where you want to just get the winners to represent Nigeria, the Basketball Africa League, or just something real quick. You get. But in terms of the second division, we don't have that too. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know. Maybe when we finally have a league, we can be talking about the second division. Yeah, it wasn't like that before. Yeah, it wasn't like that before. So, but it's just what it is right now. Yeah, that's just one reality that we have really adapted to, and it's not right. Yeah, it's just like what is abnormal becoming normal. You get. So
Okay.
I don't know. The league has
And
the league has not been the league since 2017.
so, just to go back to like the FIBA for Basket 2023 qualifiers that happened about a month ago. At that time, you were actually quite active on X. I was keeping tabs on Nigerian basketball and the controversies at that time, and up to the last minute. That's the time I saw like the players just flying to the destination in Tunis. I saw a post from Chimezie Metu. Like, he plays in the NBA, and he said something. I can't remember what verbatim what he said, but uh, he was putting out like some of his frustrations with like the team and the national team. So my question is, uh, with all these things happening, have they like scared away like the international players who want to represent their country? Because I've seen like there are Nigerians who play abroad and they want to play for the national team, but given this type of like impunity that's happening, like, would they? How has been their reaction so far?
Yeah. So the foreign players are not happy with the way things are done in Nigeria. Chimezi Meto has been a leader because even the pre-Olympic qualifiers last year, he rallied most of those foreign guys to come play for the national team. You get me?
Yeah.
So they have not scared them away. Maybe the word is not scared, but it's just like the players don't like the sort of environment, the sort of atmosphere that the federation creates. It doesn't give them that chance to thrive. They can't thrive in such because where they're coming from, things are done a lot better. Do you get? So
Yeah.
it's just like you're coming from Europe where the facilities top notch. Aside the facilities, you have the best condition, you get treated well. And you're coming to Nigeria where you know the pre-Olympics they had to wash their training kits. They had to give to dry cleaner to wash, and there was a time that the dry cleaner did not return the training kit on time. They had to wait for the dry cleaner to return the kit. You talk about things like this, and you're telling me that these guys will like it. Come on, come on. So see, these guys have tried their best. I'm not trying to defend them, but I'm just trying to put myself in their shoes. If I'm going to like come, despite the fact that I know that I won't really like things are not done the right way. I just want to come represent my country and ensure that my country do well in some tournament. And this is what I get. This is the type of look at how Maisie was painted after the pre-Olympics. I understand, yeah, the team had a terrible run by losing two games to Mali and Senegal, no doubt about that. But look at the build up. See, they are humans at the end of the day. You get
Yeah.
if you don't have the best of build up to a tournament, you can't do well. When they trained at the national stadium, it was in terrible condition. Even to that national stadium is in terrible condition. They had to move to Chevron. I think there's a basketball court in Chevron. They were told not to come back the next day because the federation did not write letter to them to allow them train. Imagine players being tossed around that way, bro, and heading to the pre-Olympics last year. That's crazy. So I think the foreign guys are not scared away. I mean, they are just not happy with how events are unfolding as regards basketball in Nigeria.
Like and on arenas, I've seen like a photo trending of the Lagos Arena. Is that thing real? Because I've seen. I'm pretty sure you have seen that photo of the Lagos Arena like making its rounds on social media. So is that real? Is like that a model? Is it there?
Of course.
Is it there?
Yeah,
Like,
of
is it
course,
exist?
it's real.
Is it like Is it like? Does it have all like the arenas like football, basketball?
No, 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 no. It's just like the arena I used for the pre-Olympic qualifiers. It's the arena that can actually, host any type of event. You get me? And
Basketball is there.
basketball courts can also be made inside, just like it was done inside Eco Hotels, the convention center. So
Okay.
so so that's it. That's what the arena is for. So it's like a multi-event type of arena where you can host major events. Yeah,
But it's
yeah,
real.
that's
But
it.
it's real. But it's really there because it just looks stunning. Like from like
Yeah,
the
it's
photos
there.
I've
It's
seen.
there. It's there. I mean, it was in the
So that
news. I mean,
means
I've not been there yet. I've not been there. I was in
yeah,
Lagos on Saturday, but I didn't check the arena out. So, but according to what we have seen on the news and of course the reactions, that cannot be a design. Yeah, cannot be a design.
like like so that means that any ball like the ball can even like you can even if the federation was not like mad, it's like a lot of corruption. That means like you can even host ball or even the basket in that place, right?
Yeah, it should be able, definitely.
Because I just saw it from social media. Okay, I've not stepped foot in Lagos, so maybe in the near future I'll set foot there. I might look for you. But I
Yeah,
saw,
no
but
problem.
yeah,
No problem.
I'll make sure to like I'll make a trip to that arena because I saw it was just stunning. So all I'm just saying
No
is,
problem.
uh, the thing is like, has there been like if the elections were like in 2017, when will the next elections be for like those guys, like
Next
for
year.
them to
Next
get?
year. Next year.
Will they still use force to retain power because it's apparent like
No,
they don't
so
want to let.
I got a report from a reliable source that Kida may not contest again. I got a report from a
So that's
reliable source that Kida Musakina may not
is there a
contest
strong
again.
candidate? Is there a strong candidate who's gonna show up?
So
Because
there's been names like Olumide Oyedeji. Yeah, so
does he have a
I'm
good
sure
track
you know
record?
that name.
Does he have a good track
Um,
record, like in terms of like even
administratively, administratively, I can't say because it's always different. So when you get to the cabinet, that's when you begin to see the real side of some people. You get me? So
yeah,
I can't say if he's got a good track record, but with the game, he has got a good track record with Nigerian basketball game wise. When it was still active. Sure, but when it comes
uh,
to administration, I can't really say. He has his basketball club, Hoop and Read. So yeah.
uh,
So, but I mean, I can't say, and I can't really like wax lyrical as to what it brings to the table. Do you get? Yeah, that's it.
uh, but your ladies, the Tigers team are really like putting the flag out there, the Nigerian flag, because they won the AfroBasket. Right now, I've seen them in that draft for the Olympics, right? So what
Yeah, I
about
mean,
that team?
they're
Because
doing well.
what
Yeah,
about that? There was this article that was making rounds, and I also saw a viral video that was made like a few years ago, just talking about like the same malpractices like that are haunting the Tigers team are the same ones that are really haunting the Tigers team. So would you also touch on that, because I know you have been seeing like these things firsthand when they happen.
for the Tigers, yeah. I mean, I don't know what to say, but I think things are just working well right now. You get, and I the players are not complaining. You get, so since the players are not complaining, I can't really say much.
What's
Yeah,
going
so
on? Like,
but
but
the
my question, what?
participation at the Olympic qualifiers in Belgium, I think the trip was sponsored by two individuals. You get, so but I mean, as long as the players are not complaining, I can't really say much on that. But for the men's team, obviously the players are complaining. That is why I'm able to like talk on that. So I can't say if they've got similar issues. Obviously there have been some articles out there, but I can't really say that. I try not to, dwell on a report that I won't like. I have not gotten my facts about. You get, so the players are not complaining. It is assumed that they have their own issues, but trying to like put it under the carpet, it is assumed, but I can't really say that's the case. But right now, things are going smooth for them, and we pray it keeps going this way because they are really doing us proud. We saw them at the the AfroBasket Championship rather last year, despite the fact that it was all sort of drama before the start of the championship. They were able to win it thanks to the coach Rana Wakama. Did a fantastic job in helping the team win it alongside the players for putting up, you know, a splendid display all through the tournament. So and after that they qualified for the Olympics. No, if you look at the D Tigers, yeah, the last 1 year it's been positive and impressive outcomes for them. Yeah, so we have to focus on that and not try to peak. I mean, what is not out on the social media space yet?
Yeah, but but all in all, I just feel like even with all these challenges, like Nigeria still basketball. I feel like basketball still runs through Nigeria to some extent, especially with regards to like the women, because I've seen the women like play well, and they've been able. They even won like this is back to back Afro basket like titles. So that was actually quite awesome. And
Yeah, we own the
shifting gear,
title. We own.
yeah, and also like shifting gears a bit. I know like there was so much controversy. So like even with all those like issues coming out, like are we're going to the next window that's going to open is next year. So I know there's been a lot of issues with like the federation, but what about like the next 12 months? Because the next window we're going to play the same we're going to play the same time uh together next year, February. Like that's like a year later from now. So like, will these issues still be addressed, or are we just going to get the same thing? Because if the Afrochan, organization was botched, and this year's FIBA Afrobasket, qualifiers got botched. Like, what makes us like have the confidence that they're not gonna botch it next year? So,
Yeah, so it's a long time. It's a long time. from now. I believe that we have enough time to rewrite the wrong. So I just hope that things the right thing get done, and we won't have a replica of what we had last month in the next phase of the AfroBasket qualifiers. So I'm quite optimistic as to things becoming right then, and I hope that then we have the right personnel to help us participate in the qualifiers.
But you guys, like the NBBF, you guys have a constitution, right? Like it governs like operations,
Yeah,
all of
yeah,
that.
yeah. Sure,
Like,
sure.
is it followed? Is it subverted? Because us, like, when they like the officials like use the constitution to like get away with, infractions. it- They use the constitution to their
So
advantage,
the
and we
constitution
take them to
was
and we
confirmed.
take.
It
Yeah,
was
go
con-
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
the constitution was confirmed by FIBA. I think that was in 2021. So and it was made, yeah, it was made by the present administration. Yeah, so that's it. That's it. So the constitution was confirmed by FIBA. So I mean, that's it.
Like for us, like we've seen like a couple of infractions, and when we exploit, like when the Kenya Basketball Federation like tries to exploit the constitution, we immediately take them to court immediately. Like we don't even waste time. They take them to court,
Yeah,
get like do that legal litigation, because sometimes these people like have a tendency of you know committing such infraction. I don't know how the law works in Nigeria, because for us it's just immediately we have like a sports tribunal that handles all the issues with regards to sports, and like tries to use like the legal system and legal framework to look at the constitution. You got lawyers involved, you got affidavits involved. Like what happens like if we have an issue like with an official, like are there procedures to ask these people like the tough questions?
I mean, there were questions when um there was a part of the constitution that really made it difficult for some former players to contest for NBBF presidency. There was a time that that actually surfaced, and people felt like, oh, what Kida did was not right. Trying to like um, ensure that the competition is not high, because if the constitution says that you have to stay in Nigeria for certain years to be able to contest as a player, I mean as a former player, then it gets to reduce the chance of some players who have got what it takes to take the mantle. So Nigerian basketball lovers questioned and complained that time that, well, that's not right at all. You can't have something like that. You get. So I think that was the only time when we had questions as to a part of the constitution. Yeah. So but for now, there's been nothing like that.
But man, I don't know. Like some of these guys just get away with like these things, and it really sucks. And just having these people just answer the tough questions, and also just something to ask: are they fair? Like the officials like that run your federation, the Nigerian Federation, like are they open to like doing interviews? Because are they open to like answer? Have you tried like getting them on for an interview? Because ours get be quite impossible.
Yeah. I mean, I've asked a couple before. Yeah, I think I asked the vice president, perhaps Ogwande. It wasn't open then. It wasn't open, but he just gave me what he had to say, and I was able to put that on social media. So, but Kida is not the type that speaks to the media. Kida is not the type that speaks to the media.
Okay, looks like he has dropped off a bit. Let me see.
How many minutes do we have left?
Um, about like 10 more minutes. Hopefully,
Oh, okay.
about
Okay.
10 more minutes.
So
Yeah.
I was talking about being open to interview. The president Kida is not
Yeah.
open. He's the type that doesn't. I mean, I can't remember the last time he addressed the media. to certain issues. You get. So that's why the vice president at times come out to do that, or the PA to the president, Victor Okoro, comes out to do that. So when it comes to interviews, the president doesn't. Babs Ogunade, who is the vice president at times, yeah, is open to that. I mean, I've seen him conduct, a couple of interviews before addressing certain issues. Yeah, that's it.
Well, for us, it's just crazy because they they really don't come out and speak that much, especially when controversy hits, because there's so much that is left unanswered, and it's actually quite sad. But anyway, moving on, uh, we have the BAL. We have your team there. I know I'm just watching on the sidelines because my team couldn't make it, and you guys have a direct ticket. So, like, how are you feeling? Will you be when like River Hoopers when they play? Will you actively cover them, or like what's gonna happen? Because they're just going to be next door in Dakar.
Yeah, so
Will you go there?
Rivers Super. No, no, I won't go there. Yeah, but Rivers Super are one team that I think I love. I love the structure. Professionally run, the best club in Nigeria as things stands. The media officer, fantastic person, a very good friend, and of course a boss too. And of course the GM has also done so well. The coach Ugo Dado has also done so well. The state government has done fantastically well with this team, I must confess. So I think they are ready for Bath. They've made a couple of they have some local players in Nigeria that would definitely add to the signings they've made. See, I think we're going to see the best of Rivers Super. I'm so confident as to their chances. The Calari conference that I just finished, I didn't really watch much of it, yeah, but I mean, I was able to like see some of the things that was being said at Sudan MOBDC and how they had to, drop from the tournament due to some political reasons and all of that. Yeah, but I mean, I think for
Yeah,
Rivers Super, they
Dynamo.
stand a very good chance. Yeah, Rivers Super stand a very good chance. Maybe not winning, but finishing in respectable position. Remember that the inaugural edition, it was Rivers Super that represented Nigeria, and they won a game. I
Yeah,
remember that game. I think it was against Farabao de Maputo.
the
I don't know.
Patriots.
I think that was the team that won
They won.
against. Yeah.
They
Uh,
won. They played
no,
the
they lost to the
actually.
Patriots in the first game.
Oh,
They
the
lost to
first
the
game they
Patriots in the
lost. Oh,
first game.
wait, but I feel like River Hoopers they're that team that you never know. Like they can just even go ahead and even top the conference. They have that. I feel like I just feel it. They just have that ability to do that because you saw what in the Kalari conference. You saw like FUS Rabat just this their first timers in the just came in and just won the conference. I feel like River Hoopers, if they play the cards right, maybe they can turn out number one and like just have an immediate playoff lock. But I'm just waiting to see what's gonna how it's gonna happen because my in the past week I've been following like the Kalahari conference closely. I've been making videos on my channel on YouTube, and I've just been following like a lot. And also Queen was there. Did you see she was there in South?
Hear me?
Yeah,
Hello.
hello. You went silent a bit,
Yeah.
but I was saying
Yeah,
like
I said I saw it. She was there.
Queen was there, and I don't know how the BL
Yeah,
is
yeah.
working.
She did fantastically well in compliment.
I don't know how the BL is working. Are they flying people out? Do people like get like ticket? Are
No,
they being sent tickets
no,
through emails to go, or
no.
they're using their own money? Are they using their own money? Because
They are using the Queen is using her own money. The
because
BL don't do that. They don't sponsor. If they are flying people out, I think they should have flying me out since long ago. Yeah,
they should fly me out as
but
well.
Queen is using her own money,
Because
and
yeah,
I think she's using her own money. Obviously, that's it.
but what about
And
like
she
how
get the
international
best of support from her husband too. So it goes a long way.
like how like these flights in Africa like internal flights like are very expensive. Like for me to
Too
be able to like get a
expensive.
ticket for us is let me just give you a rundown. Last year I flew to Ghana, right? The ticket was like 91,000 Kenya shillings. almost like 100,000 Kenya shillings. It was a round trip. The ticket, the same price I'll pay if I'm going to go to fly to Pretoria. And for me to even fly to Nigeria, I'll spend like about, I think 80,000 KES to go there. So yeah, it's a lot of money. If I'm flying with my own currency,
Yeah,
so
it's a
it's
lot.
if I'm flying with my own currency, it's a lot.
It's a lot. No doubt. No doubt.
But anyway, like, have you seen like what BL are doing? They're now streaming their games on YouTube. They're streaming on their website. So even keeping up with the games is
Yeah,
yes, they're streaming on YouTube
I
too.
think I
So
think I love the dimension. I love that was where I watched the first game of the Kalari conference. I think that was Petro Luanda against Fus Rabat. Yes, I think
yeah,
it Fus Rabat that won that first game. I think they were
if
the one that
if
won
you
the first game.
they
Yeah,
wa-
that
they
was where I
won it.
watched the
First,
first game. I couldn't catch other games because like I was busy with work right here. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So I think Bala are really doing well. I think I must also give kudos to Kigali, where are going to be hosting the next 5 or 4 years of Bal. I mean the main bowl. So I think they are really doing well. And since Bal started, it has really taken basketball in Africa to the next level. And the beauty is it has connections with the National Basketball Association. You have rep coming all the way from Nigeria. I think it's really bad here. Bad.
it's okay. Just but just in closing, I've seen like I don't know why these network issues are coming. Even the other time we had the call, like we I had a power outage where I was, and it lasted for like a whole day.
Yeah,
It was
it's
it
Africa,
sucked.
bro. It's Africa.
Oh my god! Like that place, I had to go to another. Even the place that I went to, like I had to borrow some space in my brother's house. I had to go like a few kilometers from where I was so I can be able to like power my devices. So yeah, so it's Africa.
Of course, it is. It is.
But just in closing, I know you have talked a lot of things, but just one thing I just want to ask is, uh, do you feel like the effort that BAL, FIBA, and NBA, like what they have done, especially when it comes to Africa, do you see like uh, a bright future for like the young guys who are coming up?
Yeah,
Do you see like, you know, this is something that can last for like, years upon years, for decades?
of course, of course. I think the future is very extremely bright. I am so confident as to what this project will turn out to be in the next couple of years. Now you take a look at it yourself. Look at Bal when it started, when the
Yeah.
inaugural edition. Look at Bal now. Look at how far it's gone. Look at the talent that is bringing on board. Do you want to compare the caliber of players that some teams signed then with the caliber of players some teams signed now? No. Look at Will Perry. Will Perry will play for River Supers. Join them already. So I think Bal has actually really taken African basketball to the next level. And just like I was saying earlier, I think what even makes it even interesting is the fact that it has connection with the National Basketball Association. So that even makes it make sense. So and Kigali, Rwanda are really doing so well with ensuring that ball and basketball in Africa goes to the next level with the best of facilities. And of course, I'm also curious to South Africa too for giving us the best of Kalari conference too right there. Other countries like Senegal, Dakar in Senegal also have done pretty well in ensuring that they gave us the best of hosting in previous playoff for the Basketball Africa League. So I think Bal is going to take African basketball to the next level. It's already doing that. And I believe that the future of some basketball players very bright with the Basketball Africa League.
Yeah, I also share the same sentiment, and honestly, I'm just waiting to see the Lagos Arena host like a Road to Bal. I want to see the Lagos Arena host the Road to Bal. I'm pretty sure you guys have to put up a bid, because I've seen Cameroon host Road to Bal. I've seen, you also saw like about a week ago, uh, Angola won the bid to host like the AfroBasket. Hopefully you can able to see that, because that will be awesome, and also my country as well. we don't have a world class arena yet, but you guys are the guys that we're looking at as the people who are going to
Okay.
do that. I mean, when we play at, man, it's not on that level. Like we don't have like an arena like the BK Arena or the Dakar Arena, or
Mhm.
like the
Yeah,
Sunbet
yeah,
Arena.
I get it.
We ain't got those ones, but
But
there's also one thing that I've seen, and I'm pretty sure you have picked this one up. Do you see like what the NBA does when they want to play a game outside the United States? Like when they want to play NBA in France, like they go in France, the country, then they set up like the whole the game that is played there. Like this year we had the Brooklyn Nets versus the Cleveland Cavaliers that were played in France. Do you see like there's a high likelihood that with ball continuing like this, we can have an NBA game being hosted in either the Kigali Arena, or the BK Arena, either in the Sunbet Arena, because there's a high likelihood
that
that that
would
might happen.
that would
That
that would be crazy. That would be really mad. I
they are
think
preparing for
I
that.
think
I feel like they're preparing
I
for that.
think I think it will make so much sense. I mean, I can't wait for that. I see it's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. Um, I think I'm sure it's going to happen. It's a matter of when. The BK Arena in Kigali can definitely host this. Yeah, so that's it.
They like I've seen like when I saw the NBA play in France, I some alarms went off in my head. I was like, wait, they're trying to establish venues. So far, we have 4 legit venues that can host an NBA game. Like NBA grade game, we can have that. Okay, the seating capacity is not the same like MSG or the TD Garden, which sits like 20,000, but it's like 8,000, 9,000. They can be able to like get a decent amount of people on the even at the
Hmm.
bleachers. They can
Yeah.
get at least 10,000. But
Imagine a game
yeah,
between Golden State Warriors and Lakers. You have LeBron for
yeah,
Lakers. You have Curry for Warriors. People would definitely
they're,
want to come watch it.
they're gonna come and fly out. They're gonna fly out those two teams, those two big market teams.
Hmm.
They're gonna fly them, let's say in Lagos, and they have that game there. It's like what the
Yeah,
and all that money is going to
yeah,
come
that's
to your country. All that money.
hmm
Yeah. So well,
definitely.
anyway, yeah, I'm so happy that you came up. I will just be popping by. Hopefully, I'll just when things emerge, I'll just be hitting up on the phone. Then,
Oh yeah. So okay, looks like you're gonna edit this, right?
yeah, I'm going to edit it.
Okay. So
I'm going to make sure it
so
looks
there are
good. Then,
places.
yeah.
Okay, good. Because
Then
there are places that I mean I was trying to like catch my words, trying to get what to say.
no problem.
I
I
mean,
will.
just I trust you. Okay.
I'll put it
Okay.
together. I'll put it together. Then I'll upload it. I'll send you the link to it. Like I'll send you the link to the whole
All right.
thing. So hopefully I
All
can
right.
be able to
No
do it.
problem.
Hopefully I can be able to fix it by either tomorrow or the day after. Because sometimes it gets hectic with like the
All right.
workload. But
No problem.
hopefully I can be able to like get you again. We can talk more on African
No
basketball.
problem. Anytime. Anytime.
Yeah, I mean,
Anytime. I'm here.
because I've been following you a lot on X, and even before like I hit you up on the DMs, I was really even I turned on the bell because I was like, yeah, this guy, he has some good news, so I just make sure scroll up and check. I just keep tabs on what's happening on the continent. So
Yeah, that's good. That's good. You're also doing a good job too. Well done.
yeah, thank you, I appreciate it. So thank you for
Yeah.
coming on. I will. You are welcome to the network. This is my network, so you're welcome to the. You're welcome to the Nderitu Basketball Network
Yeah.
Universe. you
Yeah.
you
Thank
help
you
you
very much. Thank you very much for having me.
you you'll actually be tapped into like my Kenyan audience because like that's majority of the guys that follow
Oh,
me. So
that would be nice. At least the Kenyan people would know me. That's nice.
yeah, and also on your side, maybe they can know who I am because I made 3 videos talking about Nigeria, the NBBF. I was just looking at some articles online. I was
You
like,
know,
oh,
after this video, yeah. I mean, I think maybe when you like edit, when it's posted, I can share the link on my profile so people would also join.
Ah, great, perfect. I will I will do that. I'll just do the thing that I do best, and I'll just put it together, and it's just gonna be fun. So
All right.
thank you for coming on, and
Yeah, thank you, bro.
cheers, man.
Yeah,
That was awesome. That was a very good show. Thank you, Kenny, for turning up. Man, it was just a great show. I really like just exchanging with uh other fellow journalists who have done this thing, and they're doing it in their respective countries. So it's just awesome. It's just awesome. So yeah, with that one, I'm out. Peace.